Hello, my loves, and welcome to Create Your Life. My name is Simone Leah, and I am your host. And I am so excited to be here with you guys today because today I'm sharing with you 5 daily practices that you can do to help you fully embody 5D energy and align with the frequency of what it is you desire. Now, this isn't about faking it until you make it. This is more to do with really just embodying what it is you desire, embodying the vision of your life that you desire. Everybody's heard about the law of attraction, where what you think about, what you feel, that's what you create, that's your frequency and that's your vibration. But what about if you put into play the law of assumption? Now, the law of assumption is when you just know something and it just happens. So for example, if you're buying a house, the second that you sign the paperwork on that house, you know that in 60 days or whenever your settlement is, you're moving into that house. You have this different energy. You're assuming that that's going to happen because it's done. And so when we want to really manifest what we desire and really embody 5D energy, we can bring that same law of assumption into place. Now, why I love this is because it allows us to stop stressing about things. We get to stop worrying about it because we just know it's going to happen. So today I want to talk to you about 5 daily practices that includes the law of attraction and the law of assumption that are really going to help you to embody 5D energy and to help you create and manifest and bring forth everything that you desire. So I am super excited. So let's jump into this one today. So guys, obviously the first thing I'm going to say is meditation, and we all know this, and I don't want to spend too long on this one because if you've done meditation for a while, you already know the effects. Meditation is going to help you to get your frequency to a neutral place. If you're feeling low or down, it's going to help you to vibrate at neutral, and if you're feeling super excited and happy, it's going to help you to vibrate at neutral. Now, one thing when it comes to manifestation and the law of assumption and creating the life that you desire, you don't want to have any resistance, and resistance can come in the form of positive or negative feelings. You want to be quite neutral on things. You don't want to have any perceived outcomes on things. You want to just, it's going to happen. So it just is. And so with meditation, it can really help you to come back to that neutral place and reset your current vibration and frequency. So meditation is very, very powerful for helping you to manifest what you desire or create what you desire or step into the 5D of what you desire. So I would definitely start by making sure that you're meditating for 10, 20 minutes a day, max. You don't need to spend your whole life meditating. 10 minutes is enough, In fact, it's 17 seconds is what they say is all we need to reset our vibration. But sometimes it's going to take you 9.5 minutes to get there. It might take you 9.5 minutes to quieten your mind and calm your vibration back down. So it's about learning where it's at for you. And over time, it's going to take you less time to neutralize your energy frequency. So practicing daily meditation is going to be a real key in this because no matter where you are or what you're doing, you can sit quietly and connect with yourself and allow yourself to come back to neutral. So that is the first one. I could spend hours talking about meditation, but I talk about it so much in my videos that I want to give you guys some other things that you can do to really help you to shift into the 5D vibration and create what you want to create, what you desire. So the second tip is a 2-hour reset. So this was given to me by a mentor of mine, Natalie, and it is such a great tip. So we have a basically mental and vibrational set point that we're going to go back to, and it's come from our whole life and all our habits and all our beliefs, and every 2 hours we're going to reset to that. So for example, if you focus on what you desire in the morning and then you go about your day, there might be 12 hours in there where you're vibrationally resetting back to your set point. So by doing a 2-hour reset, it can allow you to start to reprogram your mind, your beliefs, and your energy field and emotional fields, like your emotional body, into the vibration that you want to create. So for example, this podcast and YouTube channel is generally for entrepreneurs. So if you're trying to hit a new income goal, for example, And this can go for anyone if you want to manifest a holiday or a pay rise or anything like that. You might have a belief going in your head that you can't have a pay rise, you don't deserve a pay rise, or that you can't hit 10K or 50K months or whatever it is you're aiming for, right? So you can do the work in the morning and you can do the work in the evening, but there might be a 12-hour gap in there where you're going back to your vibrational set point. By doing the 2-hour reset, it can really help you to keep training your brain to go to the new set point. So the new set point is, I know my worth and I deserve a pay rise, or I know my worth and I deserve to be paid what I'm worth, or I know my worth and I deserve to be paid $10,000 a month, or I deserve to be paid $50,000 a month because I'm a vibrational being and the energy that I put out is far exceeding the 50K months that I'm going to get back. And it does help if you're trying to manifest something you've never manifested before, to tie it to your soul's purpose and the universe. It does help to say, because I'm a vibrational being from the creator, it's not like it, you don't want to be coming from this necessarily arrogant place. You want to be coming from this place of service and knowing that the value that you give, the worth that you have, far exceeds the monetary value of getting that pay rise or getting that 50K month. You want to know and you want to really feel and embody that you're putting out so much, so much, and you're able to get that back. You're worthy of getting that back. You are a phenomenal vibrational being and you deserve to be paid accordingly. You deserve that. And so by doing a 2-hour reset, and this could be for any beliefs that you have, you could have this for attracting a house. You might want to move into a new house, but there's an underlying belief that the property market has no houses at the moment. That could be your underlying belief. Or you could want to attract the love of your life. And so you might have this underlying belief that you're not worthy and deserving of a committed relationship. So by doing a 2-hour reset, what we're trying to do here is to change your personal set point to the beliefs and vibration that you really want to embody. And this is just going to help shift that energy every 2 hours so that you're going back to that place that you want to be, back to that place that you want to embody, because everybody wants to embody their self-worth. Everybody wants to be paid what they're worth. Everybody who's looking for a home wants to find their ideal home. Everybody who wants to be in a committed relationship wants to be in a committed relationship. That's what you want. And if there's something underneath that is your vibrational set point, by shifting that up and breaking that repetitive pattern that you're automatically going to go back to, which is backed by science. Science says that every 2 hours you're going to go back to your automatic set point. By breaking that up, you can start to really take control and reprogram what it is that's showing up in your world to be what you want to show up in your world. So this set point, this reset, how are we going to do this? Right. What I would do is I would set a timer on my phone for every 2 hours after you wake up in the morning. So if you wake up at 7, you want to set it for 9 a.m., 11, 1, keep going throughout the day. If you've got meetings, adjust it to before and after. Find a way to make it work. And what you want to do is when that alarm goes off, you want to spend 2 minutes on adjusting your set point. You want to spend 2 minutes on whether that for you looks like having a little 2-minute dance party and saying your affirmations of what it is that you're wanting to embody. I know my worth. I am a goddess. I get to be paid my worth at work. I get to have that pay rise. Whether it's just literally having a little 2-minute dance party and hyping yourself up, that's one way to do it. Another way could be just have your affirmations written down and say them out loud or in your head for 2 minutes, reading them and just feeling them and really connecting with them. Or if you've developed that sense in trust of yourself in the first place and you really know that when you say something, it is done, you're so solid in your trust and surrender, you can literally just read through the list. I'm worthy and deserving of a pay rise. It is done, it is done, it is done. And then go about your day. Whatever this looks like for you. Now, for me personally, I like to do something that shifts my energy. So I like to do a little bit of movement with it. So I will get up and go for a little walk while I say my affirmations, or have a little dance party and connect in and You know, I like doing that. I like that little shift in my energy every 2 hours where it becomes a full embodied and bodily process, guys. I love that. So that is the way I do it. You know, I set my alarm for 2 hours. I have my list of affirmations and I just move. I say them and I move and I bring joy into that and I bring light into that in whatever way that I need to. So it starts to retrain and reset your set point. So this is a phenomenal tip, guys. If you did this for 2 weeks on a goal and really worked on what was underneath that goal, you would notice so much shift. Like if you were like, what's coming up for me when I say this, just once a day in the evening, what's coming up for me when I say this goal of I want to find my new home? If that was your goal, or if you want a pay rise, feel into what's coming up for me under this and be aware of what's coming up for you under it, and clear those things, let those things go, let those beliefs go, reprogram those beliefs. And then as you're going about your day, you're starting off with a cleaner vessel anyway, because you're working through those beliefs that are underneath what you're trying to create. So that's probably more of a little pro tip there, to spend a little bit of time in the evening and just feel what's coming up for you when you say those words. But yeah, just doing the 2-hour reset every day alone for 2 weeks, working on resetting your energetic vibration towards what it is that you desire, is going to shift so much just in 2 weeks. So that's like, that is the, you know, that could be the end of the video. That's such a powerful thing to do. So I would definitely highly recommend that. So the next tip I'm going to give you guys is along the same lines as the last tip in terms of connecting in with what you desire throughout your day. So most people these days have a smartphone, and on that smartphone, you can choose your backdrop. So what I want you to do is I want you to write your affirmations out. You can make it pretty in Canva if you want. You can just do it on notes, however you want to do it, and make it the backdrop on your phone. It's been said that people look at their phones something like 800 times a day. Imagine if 800 times a day your eyes are seeing those things that you want to attract. Your eyes are seeing, I am worthy and deserving of a pay rise. I am worthy and deserving of being paid what I'm worth. The energy that I put out far exceeds the monetary value that I am worthy of earning, or, you know, however you want to word it, make it relevant to you that you're actually getting paid what you're worth. If that is your goal, or if your goal was to find somewhere to live, I'm worthy and deserving of finding a house. Good quality houses are everywhere. It is easy for me to find somewhere to live that I love. Look at those, like literally put it as a backdrop on your phone. Your eyes will read it and you will just have that automatic connection back to that multiple, like 800 times a day, guys. Imagine how fast things are going to shift if you saw your 3 or 4 main goals or affirmations every single day. Your mind is going to be constantly going back to that all day, every day. So that is a phenomenally powerful tip for really stepping in and embodying what it is you desire. So the last 2 tips I'm going to share with you guys are equally amazing. So the first one is about connecting in with Source and the Creator multiple times a day. And this can just take a minute. You can do this when you wake up, then you can do it again when you get in the car, then when you get out of the car. Like, just take a minute, connect in with the source of all that is, the Creator, God, the universe. Connect in with yourself, connect into your heart space, connect into your guides multiple times a day. Now, the reason why I say this is because when you're connecting in with yourself and your guides and the universe, you're connecting into something greater than you. And the reason why this is so good is because you start to build a trust in yourself and a trust in your own knowing. And by listening to your own knowing and the little nudges that the universe gives you, is going to help you to manifest whatever it is you desire faster, because you consciously might not be able to see the steps. But if you can just trust that whatever the universe puts in front of you, if you know, like, the universe guides you in a certain direction, you're like, I need to go this way. I don't know why I need to go this way, but I need to go this way. And you follow those little nudges, maybe the universe is going to take you to something that's even bigger than what it is that you actually originally desired. So taking that time to connect in with the universe, as said, you can just be doing it in the car. You can just literally connect in with yourself, connect in with your heart space, take a few deep breaths, and really feel that universal energy and that connection to Source, God, and the Creator and yourself and your higher self, by just taking the time to regularly connect with that, it is going to help build your trust and your intuition. And both of these things are going to help you to transport yourself to the 5D a lot faster, because it's the 3D that is limited by what it can see. The 3D reality is so limited to what it can see. And it's the 5D that is that full embodiment of knowing that you're an energetic being and that you don't necessarily have to know everything. You don't have to know the answers. You don't have to see the top of the mountain to know that if you just take the next step, you're getting a little bit closer. And so listening to those little nudges is going to help you to transform your life and manifest those desires a lot faster, because you're being led by something greater than yourself and you're trusting the process. And the other thing that this helps you do is it helps you to let go. That set point that I was telling you guys about, sometimes we might feel pressure. So for example, if you're wanting to find a specific house and you have to move out by a set date, you've got this resistance there. I have to find this house by this date. I have to find this house by this date. I have to find this house by this date. Whereas if you can just give it to the universe and trust that you're going to find a house by that date, you don't have to worry about anything else. This is where the law of assumption comes in, guys. You don't have to sit there worrying about what if I don't find that house by that date. You just let go and you just trust, listen to the nudges. You just trust that you're going to find a house by that date. You just let it go. You don't need to worry about it anymore. You don't need to spend hours stressing or looking. You just say to the universe, please find me the best house for me that's in my highest good and the highest good of all involved. And you let it go. And so connecting to Source and the Creator, it helps you raise your vibrational set point in your everyday life, because no longer are you coming from a place of fear or lack or resistance. You're coming from this place of embodied trust and knowing that everything is always working out for you, that everything you desire is on its way. You know, you don't necessarily need to know the how, you don't necessarily need to know the timing, but if you can just trust the process, everything is just going to work out for you. You're going to have everything you desire. The universe doesn't understand the difference between yes or no. It's not choosing what to give you. It's not saying, oh, she can't have $1 million, but she can have a boyfriend. It's going to give you whatever you're putting out there that you want. And so that's why we want to start raising our vibration and moving that set point that we have within ourselves, so that we are operating at that higher frequency, and the frequency of those desires and the frequency of knowing that those desires are already done. They're already ours. They're already something that we can have. Which leads me to the 5th point, which is actually a phenomenal exercise that you can do every single day, and I love it. So we're going to do a daily journal entry. It's a gratitude journal for what it is you desire. So say, for example, you're desiring that pay rise. Your daily gratitude journal is going to be writing about your day as though you've already got that and giving thanks for that. So you're going to be thinking about, what does that pay rise look like? How does that affect your life? So your gratitude journal before bed, it might be, I had the best day today. I feel so worthy of what's happening in my life. I love that I received that pay rise, and it's making me feel so seen and received and grateful, because I know that I add so much value to this company. And today I also got to go out and buy coffee, and I loved being able to buy coffee, and I got to buy a present for my best friend because she's been such a support to me, and I loved that. And having that pay rise is really allowing me to just be able to have that freedom with my income, and write a gratitude journal about it. And the same thing, if you're wanting to attract a house, think about how it feels to be in that house. Today I woke up in my bedroom, and I just love my bedroom so much. It is the most beautiful space I've ever created, and it has this view, and it feels like this, and I've got this in here, and I'm so grateful for the comfortable sleep I had. And go through this journal entry and write it as though you've already received it and you're giving thanks for it. And that, guys, is also the same for attracting love. You want to be writing about, even if you don't have a partner, Write about how you woke up this morning and you rolled over and you put your arm over his chest and you felt so safe and so connected to the person in the bed with you that is your true love. Start writing about how your day is and giving thanks for what you've received. Allow yourself to be on that frequency and on that vibration and giving thanks for what it is you desire. And just trust and assume, use the law of assumption in knowing that it's already done. You've desired it, so it's already there. Just start giving thanks for it. Be grateful for it. And what I do with this process, which I think is the pro tip, but a lot of people say to do this in the morning. You know, they say write your journal entry in the morning and then read it before you go to bed. Now, if someone is working in a full-time job, getting up and writing a journal entry is not necessarily going to be easy for them. Or say you've got a family and you need to get the kids off for school, sitting there and writing into that space of what you desire, it's going to feel a little bit hard. It might feel like there's a bit of resistance there. What I would recommend is do it before bed. So find that comfortable space and write about your day before bed and then reread it the next morning. So for me, flipping that practice around so that I'm journaling in the evening is what works better for me. And the reason why you want to read about it or write about it before bed is you want to be really connecting to that vibration before you go to sleep. The 30 minutes before you go to sleep and the 30 minutes when you wake up is when you're in a different brainwave state and your subconscious is easier to reprogram. So if you write it before bed and you're giving thanks and feeling all the feels for this beautiful thing that you are creating for yourself and you're so grateful that it's already here, and you go to bed on that vibration, it's already going to come so much closer to you because that's where you're vibrating from as you go to sleep. And then you wake up in the morning and you read that journal entry and you're just like so pumped for the day because you know it's already here. You know you've already attracted it. So it's such a powerful process because you're ending your day and you're starting your day with gratitude. But you're starting it with gratitude, embodying the frequency of what it is that you actually desire, what it is you actually want to create for yourself. And that is what stepping into 5D is all about. That is where you're no longer taking what it is that you can see in the physical world. You're starting to create from that place of knowing that you're an energetic being and you can have whatever you desire. And all you need to do is get onto the frequency of it and let it go. Get out of the way. Take away all your resistance. Make yourself at a neutral set point as often as possible and really just step into that new version of the life that you want to live and create for yourself. Step into the pay rise. Step into the house that you love. Step into the committed relationship. Really just embody that. Play with the energy of the creation of the world. Play with creation energy. Play with the universe. Connect with your guides. Have fun with them. I know someone and she really wanted to attract a partner and she would say, future babies, go and find your dad. Like, have fun with it. Make it fun. We are here for one lifetime, guys. Play with the universe. Enjoy the process. Make games out of things. Make games with your spirit guides. I always, like, whenever I'm going to park, I always talk to the parking fairies. Be like, parking fairies, can you please find me a park? And lo and behold, a park will appear. So make life fun. Make energy fun. Make your day fun. Make your vibration and your frequency fun. And allow yourself to see the unseen for you and tap into that frequency and vibration as though it's already here, because it is. There are multiple dimensions, multiple timelines. You can have whatever you desire. You've just got to get onto the timeline that has it. And by really paying attention to your frequency and vibration, you will. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode today. I have gone on a tangent, but I've actually really loved filming this for you. And I hope that you guys get everything that you desire. Please feel free to send me a message, ask me any questions, connect with me on social media. Share this video with your friends. I would love to hear from you. I would love to connect with you, and I look forward to connecting with you guys again soon.